Hey, hello, and welcome to the new media lesson, chapter 1. Today's lesson for the day will be on the topic e-commerce, the industry 4.0. So, to begin with, what is e-commerce or electronic commerce is? It is the buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of funds or data over an electronic network, primarily the internet. So, when we talk about e-commerce, we have to definitely talk about the industry 4.0. The science hidden behind is the use of the internet in our daily life. Industry 4.0 is a perfect way to improve current practices in the world of business, as it ensures that all the current data will be used to make even more improvements in the future. Industry 4.0 is all about data analysis, because using that data, companies can know what their customers want, what they prefer, and how they can improve their services. At the same time, they can use that data to add new features to products, make them friendlier to customers, improving their delivery time, thus making the creation of smart device of any kind a lot easier and a lot faster and as efficient as possible. Now, we come to the stages of digital maturity, which we call it as e-commerce 1.0, e-commerce 2.0, and e-commerce 3.0. E-commerce 1.0, or the first generation e-commerce, where businesses started to recognize that the traditional sales process was long-winded and complicated, so it has started selling it more on online mode. The idea of a web store doing what like the sales representative had always done, dealing with customers, uploading products, and managing customers, especially felt overwhelming for the B2B businesses. It was a foundational, a stepping stone to the world of e-commerce we know today. Then comes the evolution to e-commerce 2.0. B2B businesses realized soon after launching their first generation web store that customers wanted more than to simply place an order online, and they wanted to view their order history and have access to invoices and wanted to receive product recommendations. This was the beginning of e-commerce 2.0, where B2B businesses are trying to offer more in an effort to keep customers happy and drive more sales. That's where e-commerce 3.0 comes into play. Customers are quickly outgrowing basic web store functionalities. Many organizations are recognizing the importance of putting their web stores at the heart of future business growth plans. Leveraging vital business data gives organizations a better overview of current processes and allows them to understand where improvements are needed. Customer demand will continue to evolve, and business will continue to be challenged to do better and offer more. So now, here are some aspects of e-commerce 4.0 that make it worthwhile. First comes the measure search and growth expected for voice assistant search. The use of voice assistant is on the rise. Almost 60% of people who own a virtual assistant have used it to make a purchase through voice command, as Alexa, Google Home, and Siri becomes ubiquitous. Then comes the voice search and visual search to revitalize the role of SEO. Now, both voice and visual search is used to engage more meaningfully with the audience at every stage of their buying process. Use of chatbots to assist customers with queries is also vital. Then comes the neutral language search for inclusiveness. It is essential to design the content of your website with high relevance to current needs and trends. Strive to use language that is neutral in all aspects with an affirmative style. For example, using he, his, or guys can sound neutral. Studies show that this word can lead to people thinking specifically about males. So you need to be mindful about the language you use to attract and engage customers. Then comes the artificial intelligence to reshape customer journey. AI goes beyond delivering a personalized customer's experience to understand what a customer's needs and being there for them through all points of their shopping journey, from assessing consumer behavior to virtual assistants and delivering products. It offers a seamless experience. Now I will talk about the future of e-commerce. It is an industry that is ever-changing. Trends are constantly shifting in an attempt to shape the way that people in every corner of the globe purchase products. This makes the future of e-commerce exciting. Let me break down some of the top trends for e-commerce in 2020 and 2021. So, first is the e-commerce automation. E-commerce automation is a key growing element of online businesses. This stretches from marketing of online business, automation to warehousing and beyond. At this stage, every department or business unit has an element that can be automated to an extent. This trend is great as it frees up employees' time and resources for more important work. For example, businesses that possess large warehouses to carry out their business can invest in robotics to become more efficient and free up staff to do more important tasks. Then next is the environmentally conscious shoppers. Today's online shoppers are smarter and more demanding. No longer is it about which store can provide the best prices. Customers now care about the impact a product can have on the environment. Sustainable products are more than just a buzzword with the rise of an environmental activist. It is the only right that retailers follow suit and ensures that their products don't have a negative impact on the environment. For example, if you are a makeup brand, you might consider offering vegan makeup option to your customers, as this is a popular trend that is on the rise. Then comes the AI and chatbots. Leading on from our previous e-commerce trend is the use of AI and chatbots to help customers achieve their goals. Chatbots have been around for a few years and are constantly evolving to help answer customers' questions and more. AI assistants are also very important to online stores as they can manage stock levels, reordering, and order process. AI and chatbots have really taken off in the last 5 years, but the technological advances mean that this trend will continue in the future. So to conclude this chapter, I would like to say that the future of e-commerce is going to be full of exciting changes and innovation for both businesses and buyers. Whether you are an entrepreneur or you are working at an e-commerce company yourself, it is important to try to keep your finger on the pulse when it comes to changes in the e-commerce landscape. That's all for today's class. And yeah, thank you.